Hi, I'm Janvi Chitalia. I'm an integrative gut health microbiome coach and a functional medicine nutritionist. And today I'm here to talk about the gut and the heart on the World Heart Day. And we're here to talk about the connection of this beautiful relationship between the gut and the heart. So, starting off with gut health, primarily we are looking at an amazing ecosystem of the microbiome inside our large intestine, which has about 85% good bacteria and 15% bad bacteria, which live in a symbiotic and a synergistic relationship within the gut. Now, these microbes really have a lot of functions, including taking care of immune function, managing inflammation in the body, hormonal imbalances, taking care of digestive forces, and also in terms of working on heart health. Studies are showing that there are certain bacteria which have been linked with people having an issue with high blood pressure, or even a tendency towards having low good cholesterol, which is HDL, and also high cholesterol, which is LDL. We're still learning more and more about the heart and the gut health in this scenario and the connection that they hold. But truly, it has been understood that the inflammation that we see in the gut primarily starts from the gut and has been seen to be across the entire system in a systemic manner. And also often the hardening of the arteries or the plaque that we talk about, atherosclerosis, we're learning that the gut bacteria have a role to play in terms of the inflammation that you see in the blood vessels and the lining of the muscles as well. So that is more and more research that has been done on that, but inflammation as a whole has been started to be recognized as an issue which starts in the gut and then proliferates in the system. So the gut bacteria and our gut health has a huge role to play in terms of managing inflammatory forces in the body. So one other aspect which is really interesting about gut health and heart health and the connection that they hold is also to do with the topic that we all talk about very, very often, which is high cholesterol. We can't be talking about heart disease without talking about high cholesterol. So a very amazing connection that we'd like to draw for you today is about how high cholesterol is really related in a way to your gut health. Now, for a lot of us, I think primarily we see in our practice also, I do see very, very often on a regular basis that there are more people who are coming in with the issue of constipation or IBS-C on a regular basis. And there is an issue with having complete evacuation of the bowel. Now, what happens is when you don't have complete evacuation of the bowel, you're looking at the food just stuck in the large intestine to be reabsorbed. So you're looking at the toxins which are there with the food that is still in your intestine to be reabsorbed with the new food, which has also reached your large intestine after a day's meal or after the meals in the day that you've eaten completely. And all the toxins go back into circulation or reabsorption, which is definitely dangerous for the system. Now, these toxins could be endocrine disruptors, they could be a lot of other waste that need to essentially be thrown out of the body. Now, when that happens, the liver also has to work very, very hard to be able to metabolize all the circulation of the toxins or the food that is reabsorbed back into the system, and that is where the liver gets stressed. Now, the liver has a really important role to play as well when it comes to your heart health, because the liver and the cholesterol work hand in hand, as we know. So when the liver gets stressed, it does find it difficult to do its job or its function very well, and that can in turn slowly and steadily show a very undisguised but a very slow steady increase in the cholesterol levels, where you see an increase in the bad cholesterol and a reduction slowly with the average in the good cholesterol. So definitely the point here that we'd like to drive home is that gut health and having clear bowels also have a huge connection with keeping your cholesterol in check. Also, taking care of your liver health is important by taking care of eating the right kind of foods which don't cause inflammation in the liver as well. And last but not the least, to strive towards the right kind of bacterial balance that we spoke about to help keep the inflammation levels low in the body in order to have a better symbiotic relationship in the gut and to also have overall lesser inflammation in the body, which is great for your health and your heart as well. Thank you.